So, I'll pick you up around 6. It's a good idea, this, isn't it? Just bring one of our cars. It's greener. You know, your baby's made me think more about this eco stuff. Sorry?
It's all right.
What is it? Something wrong?
It's the song.
What?
What's wrong with me? Turn it off.
Okay.
Oh, what is wrong with me?
Look, we all cry sometimes.
And George Michael? You're talking to the woman who giggled her way all the way through Titanic.
It's natural, darling. It's the hormones.
Oh, great. That means I've got months of this to look forward to.
Months and months. It'll be worth it in the end, won't it?
I'll see you tonight.
Okay.
It's not funny.
It is.
You're never going to let me forget this, are you?
Nope.
I don't know why I agreed to do a life class.
Life class?
Yeah, that drawing, you know. I mean, Elaine has arranged for Karen and I to go with her.
Might be fun.
Dreary. Load of people trying to find their artistic side and failing. I just thought they would always pretend to be ill, get out of it.
Is Cherry in today?
No, she's at that course at St Phil's. Be careful.
Hi, this is Cherry. Leave a message. Bye.
Hey, it's me. I'll try you again later.
So, I've ordered all this stationery. I want you to take it into the office to do a stock take.
A stock take?
Yeah, I want you to write down exactly what's there and then bring the list through to me. Problem? No. Oh, hi, can I help?
My name's Ali Mowbray. I need to see a doctor.
Well, today?
This morning, if possible.
There's an emergency.
Yes. I get these.
It's a panic attack, you really should. Yes, I know what it is, thank you. Get on with what you're doing. I'll deal with this. Right, I just want you to breathe into that. That's it. That's it. All right, all right. This is Ali Mowbray, she's having a panic attack.
Ali, would you like to come with me?
That's it.
Thanks, Lauren.
I want something to make them stop. There must be something you can give me. A tranquilizer, not addictive, but strong enough.
Well, how often is this happening?
Too often. Pretty much every day.
Well, panic attacks are usually caused by stressful situations. So do you know what's making you stressed? Because if you can identify it, minimize it, take back control, then usually there's no need for drugs.
I've met someone. Joe.
Okay.
He's lovely. He cares about me. I think this could be serious. But there's something I haven't told him.
Do you want to give me a clue?
Campus surgery, Lauren speaking. Can I help?
Lauren, it's Heston. May I speak to Imogen?
Imogen's busy right now, but I can take a message.
Yeah, I've got a very important job for her. I'd like her to update the QOF information on patients with heart conditions. She's a bright girl. I'm sure she can manage it.
And when do you need them by?
Today would be good. Any problems, she can give me a ring.
Okay, I'll tell her. Thanks then, Dr. Carter. Bye. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Can I help you?
I'm sure you can, yeah. Would it be possible to see Dr. Cassidy in the next hour or so? Could it be somewhere by 11?
Let me just check. She's got a drop in now, but I can fit you in 20 minutes.
Thank you.
I love your watch. Is it designer?
Yeah, it is Michael Amadio.
So have you seen Dr. Cassidy before?
I have, yeah, many times. She's very empathetic.
She's into all that new agey stuff. I mean, it's great having a GP with such an open mind.
Yeah, I like people who are open-minded. Well, I mustn't distract you from your work.
Bit of a passion killer.
How did this happen?
I was into extreme sports. Rock climbing, snowboarding, you name it. Never got a scratch. I was on a motorbike with a friend. A lorry slammed into us. He was killed. Suppose you could say I was lucky.
When was this?
Year and a half ago. Doesn't stop me doing much. I go swimming, I can drive, I can walk. I get those phantom sensations in the place where it was. Still itches.
You've done amazingly.
But I haven't told Joe. I don't know how to.
And he has no idea?
No reason he should. He hasn't seen me naked yet. We haven't got that far. Tonight's supposed to be the night. We're gonna have dinner and then, you know, the rest. So he's gonna find out even if I don't tell him. I haven't really been with anyone since the accident. I nearly had a one-night stand. This guy picked me up. Well, it was mutual. Went back to my place and he said I was a freak and a cripple and disgusting. That only a pervert would want to have sex with someone like me. Then he laughed. Couldn't get away fast enough.
What a total creep.
Yeah, well, I did kind of spring it on him, as it were.
That's no excuse.
Whatever, he's long gone. But what if Joe reacts in the same way? I want to be honest with him before we start taking off our clothes. And I don't know how to do it.
Lauren, this list.
Oh, never mind that. I've got another job for you. Heston wants you to update QOF information on all the patients with high blood pressure and other related health problems. You do know what QOF is?
Yeah, but I've already done that. I did that about a month ago.
Obviously, he wants you to do it again. It's not urgent, he says, just by the end of the week.
I might just give him a ring and check.
Dr. Carter's very busy, Imogen. Anyway, I'm your line manager. Anything you want to know should go through me.
Fine, I'll get on with it.
Thank you.
I've never really had relationships before.
At all?
Didn't want them. I was footloose and fancy-free, if you see what I mean. Women aren't supposed to do that, are they? Enjoy the sex and then just move on. We're always supposed to want emotion and romance, and I never did.
Until you met Joe.
I never thought I'd say this, but I found this one guy I might want to spend the rest of my life with. It's weird, but it's right.
I know what you mean.
I can't lie to him or turn off the lights and hope he doesn't notice. So,
Well, be honest with him. It's only fair. And if he's worth it, he'll be able to accept it. And if he's not able to accept it, then he's not worth bothering with.
yeah, I know. I just needed to hear someone say it. He works at the university. He's an administrator, so I'm going to have lunch with him and tell him the truth.
I could prescribe you some drugs for the short term, but I don't think you need drugs to get through this. Good luck.
I'll need it.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
I had to see you.
If you're genuinely ill, I suggest you see Dr. Carmichael. If you've just come to try and talk me round, you're wasting your time.
I did come to try and talk you round.
There's no point. I've already told you our relationship's over. I had hoped you'd respect that.
All right. Yeah. Look, you're right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be putting you in this position or using up time you should be spending with your patients. I'll go. Oh, what are you doing for lunch? You do have a lunch hour.
Yes.
Come for a walk with me.
Harrison.
Look, just a walk, not lunch, not drinks, not a date.
Come on, let me show you out.
You don't trust me?
No. No, not a bit.
Hello?
Hi, Heston, it's Imogen.
Oh, Imogen, what can I do for you?
It's about those QOF reports that you wanted. They're on patients with blood pressure-related problems.
No heart conditions.
Oh, well, that's not what Lauren told me.
Must have got lost in the translation.
Obviously.
And if I can have those today?
Yeah, sure, that'd be fine.
Thanks, I knew I could rely on you. Bye.
Two-faced conniving cow.
What are you doing?
That report that Heston wanted.
Well, when you've finished, give it to me and I'll pass it on to him.
I can just email it straight over to him.
You're not listening, Imogen. You send it to me.
Oh, I'm just going for a walk. I need some fresh air.
Thanks for the advice.
Excuse me?
I told Joe everything and he just walked away. Didn't say a word. I reckon he's dumped me, only he didn't even say that. I shouldn't have told him.
I don't know what this is about, but can I help?
What use would you be? I don't want any help from any of you, thanks. She's done enough.
I'm sorry, I never claimed to be a relationship counsellor. And if your boyfriend's an immature idiot, then that's hardly my...
I just thought if I just told him, everything would be fine. And now everything's ruined.
What was all that about?
Is that all right? It's all right. It's nothing.
Some people.
She's upset. I'm going to talk to her. Sarah,
I'm okay.
you're upset.
I'll live. It's not the first time I've had a run-in with a patient.
It's more than that. You're looking terribly tired. I've noticed for a while. Is everything okay?
Yes.
Anything I can do?
I doubt it.
Sure? Herbal tea? Maybe a talk?
Look, I haven't got time to sit around on a beanbag thinking beautiful thoughts. I'm partly responsible for this mess, so it needs to be me that sorts it out.
Cherry, it's me.
Jimmy, I can't really talk. My workshop's about to start.
Okay, well, we have to talk at some point, sort things out.
Yes, I suppose we do.
Okay, well, what time do you finish tonight? Maybe you could come round, I'll cook some dinner.
No, I'm not going to the house.
Well, we'll go out then.
I don't want to go to some busy pub.
Well, what do you suggest?
Why don't we meet on neutral ground?
Well, is the mill neutral enough for you?
Yes.
Fine, come round when you're finished and we can chat, yeah?
OK, Jimmy, I've got to go. I'll speak to you later.
The only reason I'm here is to convince you it's over.
Okay, listen, I'll listen to everything you have to say, okay, but will you hear me out first? Look, I never wanted to hurt Fiona, and I have. And I'd hurt her a lot more if I went on lying to her or tried to make her stay in a marriage that we both knew was over.
Your child?
Look, our child shouldn't have to be brought up by parents who don't want to be together. Look, everything is out in the open. I've left Fiona and I can't go back.
I don't want you to abandon your wife. It makes me feel even more guilty.
Okay, well, actually, if you must know, she left me.
Well, why did you say...
But because it's humiliating for me.
So you lied. Even now, you can't be honest with me.
Okay, I'm sorry. Look, no more lies. Okay, now this is the unvarnished truth. Okay, look, ever since she left, I've been doing a lot of thinking. And I'm not proud of the things that I've done.
Nor me.
And I've been trying to use my instincts, and that's one of the things that you taught me. And when I do, when I think about what it is that I want for the rest of my life, I'm always coming back to the same answer. I want to spend it with you.
Are you Joe?
Yes. Who are you?
I'm Dr. Carmichael from the campus surgery.
You're the Dr. Ali talked to?
Yes. She's very upset.
She told you about, it's a bit of a bombshell, you've got to admit.
Well, it hasn't exactly been wonderful for her either.
She lied to me. Well, she didn't tell me everything.
No. But she was scared. And what have you done? You've gone and left her, which is exactly what she was scared of. Look, I can't believe I'm saying this, but looks aren't everything. Surely it's who you are on the inside that matters.
It's not just about the thing, the foot. Although that's a lot to get your head around.
You can't get your head around her foot.
You know what I mean. It's the secrecy. This always happens to me. Always.
You're kidding. You mean every previous girlfriend you've ever had has turned out to be an amputee?
It isn't funny. Do you normally talk to your patients like this?
You're not one of my patients.
What I mean is... secrets. I went out with this other girl, Michaela. She got pregnant. She didn't want it. She got rid of it. Never said. Never even discussed it with me. I wouldn't have known except one of her friends thought I had a right to know and told me about it.
That was a horrible thing to do.
And now it's happened again. I meet a lovely girl, we get together. Turns out she's not the person I thought she was at all.
This isn't the same.
You're not the only one who's been thinking things over.
And?
I've decided I have some very self-destructive tendencies.
What do you mean? Like what? You've been doing some line taming? Doing some Class A drugs?
My taste in relationships.
What you mean by choosing me, that's bad for your health?
I'm drawn to men who don't make me happy.
But Elaine, I'd do anything to...
You said you'd hear me out. I choose men that are wrong for me.
What you mean by... even if you want me, that means you shouldn't?
Yeah, if you like. There's a pattern in my relationships, you're part of it, and that's what I want to change.
But that's crazy, so you do want me?
What I want and what I need are two different things. I've decided I need to stay away from men altogether. At least for a while.
Have I put you off that much? But history doesn't always repeat itself, you know. I mean, this time, this relationship, you and me, it would be different. But you've got to give that a chance.
What did you make of Annie before you knew about all of this?
Beautiful. Fantastic. Out of my league, to be honest.
And what's different now? She's still the same person. This isn't like your previous girlfriend. It's not about something she's done to you.
But now I'm thinking, what else hasn't she told me?
Why should there be anything else?
Well, there could be. That's the trouble. How do I know?
Well, you don't.
I wasn't going to get involved with anyone after Michaela. Then Ali's company had a function at the university. And the minute I saw her...
You're really going to throw all that away?
It wouldn't work. We're both too complicated. We'd end up making each other miserable.
No, look, you will feel differently.
I won't. And I don't want you hanging around on the off chance. You've got a wife, ex-wife, and a new baby. They should be your main priority now.
I know what my priorities are, thank you.
Harrison, I don't want to hurt you, but I need a clean break.
I should be getting back.
You'll be all right.
Yep. Take care.
Do you need anything? Can I get you anything?
I'm not a cripple. Look, you rushed off, so I thought I'd better come and find you, see if you were dumping me. But then I heard what you said.
Are you okay?
So, to sum up, you can't live without her, and you're having panic attacks at the thought of losing him.
You're having panic attacks?
I thought you'd be disgusted when I said...
No! I'd never have guessed. You don't limp at all.
Why should I limp?
Well, you know, with your...
I don't limp. I don't use crutches. I don't have a cane. Wearing heels is tricky, and I had to give up my dream of being a ballet dancer.
So brave.
I'm not brave. I didn't have a choice. Look, if all you're going to do is be sorry for me, then...
Well done, Joe. You opened your mouth and you put your foot in it.
That isn't funny. How can you laugh about that?
Practice. I've heard all the jokes, made most of them myself. And all the unfortunate comments about putting your best foot forward, standing on your own 2 feet.
I'm still, it takes a bit of getting used to.
Yeah, it does.
I'm not dumping you. I wouldn't.
Oh, for goodness sake! You both love each other. You both want this to work out. What's the problem?
There's something I haven't told you.
What, that you have 7 other wives and hordes of children?
No. It's not about someone else. It's just something physical about me.
What?
I was going to tell you. Look.
What?
Oh, I see.
I've got a 3rd nipple.
You can hardly see it.
Just think you could be a Bond villain, Mr. Scaramanga.
Some women, it freaks them out.
I'm not some women.
I know. So, well, that's it from me. Have you got any other secrets?
My nan's recipe for Christmas pudding.
Come here.
So does that mean dinner's back on?
Yeah. And the rest, if you want.
Well, I'll just... Don't mind me. No need to thank me. Oh, for goodness sake.
Imogen, just the person I was looking for.
I've done that report for you. Hello, Dr. Carter.
This is excellent. You've done a very thorough job, just what I wanted.
Was that the report I asked you to do?
The report that Heston wanted? Yeah.
You gave it directly to Dr. Carter.
At my request.
I've emailed it as well, Lauren. I've copied you in on it. Problem?
No, just that I'm your line manager, so it should have gone through me.
Oh, come on, Lauren. There's enough bureaucracy in the world without creating any more. I'll be off. Elaine, you look radiant.
Oh, thank you.
See you soon, ladies, and thanks again, Imogen.
It's my pleasure.
Well, Imogen, had no idea you could be so sneaky.
Harrison, hi. You jog a lot?
As often as I can. Why?
How far do you run?
I try and do at least 5 miles.
That's great. Impressive. Listen, if you're in the middle of something, don't let me disturb.
You're not.
I just wanted to ask you something.
What?
That day's work experience I did with you, it was fascinating. I learned a lot. It really had an effect on me. I've even changed the focus of my dissertation.
What, you want to observe some more, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that was a one-off. It's just a favour for your dad. I'm really not in the business of babysitting students.
Well, you wouldn't have to. I mean, I know all the protocols. You made sure of that last time. I just want to study the process a bit more, the way that you piece everything together and...
Well, you think that pandering to my ego's gonna help you, yeah?
Worth a try.
Well, actually, your timing couldn't be better. Give the office a call. We'll fix something up, yeah?
Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, okay.
This life class thing, how long do you think it might go on for? Because I've got just to, Elaine, hello.
Oh, sorry, I'm miles away.
Okay.
Harrison turned up, asked me back.
What? I hope you told him where to go.
Actually, I nearly said yes.
Tell me you didn't.
It's tempting. I mean, he's single now. Separated. It's hard. It's like kicking a bad habit. I need to take my mind off him. Which is why I'm so looking forward to that life class.
Yeah, me too.
I've told Julia that I lock up.
Working late on a glorious evening like this.
A lot of stuff to do.
I'm going to go home and study my recitative.
I don't believe it. What, you championing romance, true love, and living happily ever after?
It works for some.
Your hormones must be in overdrive.
It's got nothing to do with my hormones. Well, it is. This. You, us, the baby. It's changed my whole attitude to some things. I didn't realise how much until today.
Come here.
I'm not gonna cry. Oh, this is terrifying. I'm turning into Cherry.
Your boobs have got a way to go.
If I start wearing pink, shoot me.
Hello, Jimmy.
Eva.
Is it normal?
From what I can tell, why?
Doesn't matter. I have to have an abortion.
Look, I cook for her, I wash her clothes, I make sure she studies.
This isn't about you.
You look good.
You too.
Get off me!
I know you're seeing someone else!
Hey, what's going on here?
It's